Hey, it's that time again. Monday's Pilates, and I'm running late. Had a whole lot of stuff going on, but so I know I'm not gonna be able to record something, but here we go. I hit you on the other side. And I got a sandwich tray I gotta take in out of the elements. Woo! But we gonna make it. We gonna make it. You said one?
A red and a white and a blue. One of each color. Yep. And then just go ahead and have a lay down for a little footwork. We're not going to be here for forever. So. Yep. Perfect. I like how your socks match your shirt. Very nice. And then bring your feet on there on Pilates feet, heels together, toes apart. Shoulders rolled back and down. Perfect. Flex your feet, pulling back. Nice inhale there. Exhale. You're going to press away. Slide those thighs together as you do. Come back in. Let your knees open into that V shape. Good. So you're just keeping the turn out of your toes. Your knees are tracking at that same angle. Beautiful. Just continuing there. How do those springs feel? Is it okay? Not too bunchy into your shoulders? Okay, cool. Good. Now you're going to go all the way out. You're going to come just halfway in and then all the way out. And then halfway in and all the way out. Beautiful. Two more here. Perfect. Go ahead and come all the way in. You're going to keep the V shape of your feet. Lift both feet off. Come down to toes on.
Okay.
Perfect. Go ahead and press out and in here. Lengthening away. Returning into stopper. Yep. Letting those knees fall into that gentle V. Slide the thighs together. When you're out, you're kind of zipping the quads, squeezing the glutes, wrapping the abs. Fabulous. And then press out, hold out. Legs are long, toes are turned out. You're going to bend your left knee, let your right heel flex and sink under that foot bar. So right,
left knee.
Yeah, left knee bends, right heel sinks under. Yep, and then continue to alternate. Perfect. See how your knees are tracking out just a little bit because your toes are turned out? Yep, so it's that running prancing with that external rotation. Beautiful. Two more.
I have done this one. Always with them.
Parallel. I love this. Doesn't it feel good? Like all new exciting places?
It's just different.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and lift both heels, bend both knees, come on into stopper. And then we're going to go heels on wide. All the way out to the two edges. External rotation of toe, knee, and hip here. Perfect. Go ahead and start pressing out and in there. And then return. Lovely. Lengthening away, returning in. One more just like that. Good. Now this time press out, hold out. And then step your feet up just a teeny tiny bit so you're just on the very heel of your foot. Yep, and then you're going to take a medial turn in, toes and knees turn in towards each other, and then bend your knees, bring the carriage in. Once you're in, turn your toes out. Press out. Once you're out, rotate in, come in. Good. So toes are out to press out, and then toes are in to come in. Nice. Just two more. It's hip opening. Hopefully it makes your hips feel nice. It will mess up your socks up. Last one. Perfect. Okay, go ahead and press, turn your toes out, press out, and then just kind of walk your feet down to toes on wide. So we're still wide, but we're on our toes. And then make sure you step your feet in enough. We don't want to be on those gray sides. We want to be just on the black part. Like bring up and in. Perfect. And then go ahead and press out in there, maintaining that external rotation. All the way out, all the way in. Beautiful.
Definitely can feel the difference.
Oh, really? Okay, I like it. Good, one more just like that. Excellent. Now this time you're going to come in, lift your heels up high so you're on your tippy toes. And now press out and on your tippy toes. And only come halfway in.
Oh.
Keep the tippy toe, yep, and then come halfway in.
I was about to catch a cramp.
Oh no, okay. Are you okay right now? Okay. So halfway in, all the way out. Perfect. Those look great. Two more there. And you're going to press all the way out. Hold out. Your legs are long. Your toes are turned bend that left knee, let your right hip sink under here.
Left knee? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, and then alternate. And now you're running prancing wide with those turned out toes. Yep, and just find your fluidity, find your flow. Hopefully find a whole new stretch here that you like. Last one. Perfect, lift your heels, bend your knees, come on in. And then we're gonna go parallel feet, toes on. Perfect. And then lift your heel up to a high lifted heel and just press out and in here. You want to be nice and even across the ball of our foot. Continue to go out and in. Oh, actually do this. When you press out all the way, hold out, just step your feet apart a little bit so you can fit like a grapefruit right there. Perfect. And then go in and out like that. Nice. Nice high lifted heel, please. Beautiful. Now this time you're all the way out and just halfway in. So we're not going to come all the way in, we're just halfway in. And we're all the way out. And it should get a little in the quaddy, a little in the glute. Nice. Two more here. And press out, hold out. You're going to run prance here, one knee bend as the other heel flexes under. Yeah, straight up and straight down, finding that fluidity. Sing, 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 sing. Lovely. Last two. Perfect. Let's lift the heels. Let's bend the knees. Let's come on in. Excellent. All right, we're going to shift forward. Just going to do a couple bridges here. We're not going to be here for forever. So we want to make sure we're nudged down out of those shoulder blocks. Heels on parallel. Perfect. All right, we're finding articulated bridging. So we're lengthening that tailbone out, tucking the pelvis under, squeezing into the glutes to lift the hips into a bridge. Pausing for just a wee moment there. And then melting that spine in, one vertebrae at a time. Perfect. Just continuing to lift and lower. Tuning into that articulation of the spine. How's it feeling in your hips? Good? Excellent.
I just try not to move the carriage, but it's not.
Yeah. Come up, hold up. You're going to press out halfway and come all the way in. And press out halfway and come all the way in. How's your hamstrings? Okay? Good. Two more. Perfect. Bring it in and bring it on down. Let your knees just fall to the left and let your knees just fall to the right. Good. Excellent. All right, we're going to find bridge number two. We're going to go into just a little bit of a march, single leg action, see how we feel about that, okay? All right, so both heels on. We're just going to lengthen, tuck, squeeze, and lift. Hold that bridge. Good. We're going to keep those abs wrapped, those glutes squeezing. We're going to add a little march, right then left. I'm going to add a red spring for this, okay? There you go. How's that?
Much better.
Excellent. Nice. All right, lift that left leg up, hold it up. Close those hips, down an inch, up an inch, just about 5 times. Switch those feet around, right leg, left leg down, left, right leg up. Close those hips, down an inch and up an inch, just about 5 times. Last 2, and bring it all the way down. Nice work. Get anyone on a bridge. You did it. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to take it back off because I'm going to have you press out a little bit and in a little bit again.
Okay.
So we just want to make sure we're not too heavy.
Okay.
So go ahead and bring your feet on in Pilates feet. Perfect. Go ahead and squeeze into those glutes. Lift into a hinge bridge. Nice flat back. Lifting hips there. Yeah, it's going to be like this. Okay. Go ahead and press halfway out and come all the way in. And press halfway out and go all the way in. How's the hamstrings? Nice.
It's the knees.
How's the quads? Oh, it's the knees? Okay. Last 2.
Okay.
Perfect. Bring it all the way in. Lower those hips on down.
Okay.
Nice job. Press out just a tiny bit. Cross your left ankle over your right knee.
My right. My left.
Yep, I'm taking a spring off, so you're going to be light. And then just let your right knee sway to the left and sway to the right. Yep, whatever feels good to your low back, just find your range of motion. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and switch that around. So left foot down, right ankle crosses. And then that left knee is going to remain both side to side. Perfect. Okay. We're going to do some abs.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you, we're going to keep the foot where it's at. Actually, I'm gonna bring it down one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you bring that ball between your shoulder blades down at kind of the base of your brow line.
Okay.
And you wanna scoot away from that, your shoulder blocks just enough that you don't kind of hit it. And then go ahead and bring your head in your hands. And then bring your feet onto the foot bar.
Okay.
How do you feel? Okay, so we're talking about 3 positions here with our upper body. Right now you're in neutral. We're going to talk about a little bit of extension. So you're going to kind of let that spine go back. Yep, kind of put your arms around those shoulder blocks. And then lift to just neutral. Perfect, that extension felt okay. And then we're going to find that chest curl up, just pulling those ribs towards our hips. And then lower back to neutral. And then chest lift up, pulling the ribs towards our hips. And back to neutral. Good, 2 more. Good. Now this time, you're gonna go back to neutral. When you pull your ribs towards your hips, you're gonna press out with your legs. Yep, it's just a little chest curl, legs out, and then lower down back to neutral. 3 like that. Nice. 1 more. Good, go ahead and come in, take that extension back. Now, we're gonna do that same thing, but we're gonna alternate, it's gonna be a march. So lift your right leg up to tabletop. Good. Press out with your left leg as you curl your chest straight up. Then lower back to neutral, bring the right foot down, lift the left leg. Yep, curl straight up, so switch feet every time you come in. Yep, switch feet. Perfect, and just tabletop. There she is, good. I like it. Good. And 2 more here. And last one. Perfect, go ahead and bring both feet down, take that extension back over the ball. We like to give you all the nice stuff too, so you can forget about the not nice stuff, right? Okay, we're gonna do the exact same thing with our lower body, but we're gonna add rotation. So we're lifting up to neutral, we're bringing that right leg to tabletop. Perfect, left leg presses out, we're rotating left shoulder towards right knee as you press out with the left leg. We're going back to neutral, switching feet. Nice, side to side, just like that. We're neutral in the middle each time. Very good. Good. Just 2 more. Last one here. Perfect. So our heels down, extension back. Ah.
That's the best part.
I know. I have 1 more if you want to take it, or we can go out of here now.
Okay,
1 more. All right, head and hands. Don't stop now. Go ahead and lift that right leg to tabletop. Good. Now, you're going to just go only to the right side. We're not going to alternate. So left leg's going to keep pressing out and in. Left ribs are going to lift, rotate towards that right hip, and then back to neutral. Lift and rotate, and back to neutral. Good. 2 more. Now press out, hold here, hold here. We're going to go up an inch and then back. And up an inch and back. 3 more. Last one. Perfect. Bring it back. Bring both feet on. Sweet. Nice job. And now we do on the other side. So that's just rude, right? All right, yep, so we're rotating out and in, just a few. Yep, nice. 2 more. And then come up, hold here, straighten that right leg out. Go up an inch, right leg. This one. Yep, go up an inch, down an inch, take your right leg towards your left hip, rotate towards those windows, last 2. And come on in and down, yahoo, that's all. You can come off that foot bar, you can take that back.
The obliques.
There you go. You found it all, right? Found every single one of them. Okay, we're going to come up and then we'll get the box and we're going to put the box on the reformer.
Okay.
And we're going to put it a little bit, okay. Okay. We're going to bring this off. Yeah, we'll just do that. I think it'll be fine. We want this just to be over to the side a little bit. Okay. And then, I think we do have to bring this back on, but we'll just have to push you out a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. The first little bit's gonna be that. Ball can tuck away. Yep, perfect. And then you're gonna stand here on the platform, and your left foot's gonna stay on the platform, your right foot's gonna go just to the right of the box. Perfect. Yeah, and then go ahead and come up to tall standing. Excellent. Okay, now keeping those feet on railroad tracks, so we're not stepping in too far. We're gonna bend into that right knee and press the carriage away. You have to get unstuck is the bad part. Yep. And then slow and control come in. How did the yellow and white feel? This is what I was trying. I felt like the white was, it's not yellow, it's blue and white. I felt like the blue was too light on its own, and the red was too heavy, so this is where I landed.
Okay.
Is that, everybody's different, so if you feel like you want something different, tell me.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the small one, the muscles that we don't use.
Yeah,
So I need it all.
There you go. All right, press out, hold out, hold out, hold out. Okay, now you're gonna keep that big bend in your right knee.
Mhm.
You're gonna bend your left knee. As you do, you're gonna rise your chest up. So bend your left knee in. Yep, and then press it out and hinge over. Bend your left knee in, back, and press it out and hinge over. 2 more. Nice. And last one.
For some reason, well,
How is it?
my balance on this side is
Not so great.
weak.
No, I understand. All right, go ahead and bring your hands down onto your box.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Step both your feet onto the platform. We're gonna do a little plank here.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're just gonna press out with your legs, keeping your hands on the box. I like to put my hands like on the side like this.
Okay.
Yep, and then press out into a plank. Perfect. How does it feel?
That's good.
Excellent. We're gonna go out and about 3 times, and then I want you to hold. Okay. Good. Hold here. Now, keep this part from your shoulders down to your toes still. Can you let your hands glide in so your wrists are coming under your shoulders and hold that? There you go. Does that feel okay? Excellent. Take those nice big breaths in. Nice big breaths out. Excellent. Go ahead and bring it all the way in. And you can take a child's pose on top of that box or whatever you want to do mid-plank. Whatever mid-plank activity feels good to you. Excellent. Okay. We're going to find our second plank, 2 of them here, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and press that into a plank, hold that plank. Now you can stay here, or if you want, you can step your feet up to that foot bar. How you feel about that?
That's good. I might have, let's see, I might have to put more weight on. Okay,
See?
no, it's good.
Just see? All right, great. Now you can hold here, or we're going to let those arms go out an inch, and then back under. And out an inch, and back under. So good, so strong. Last 2 here. This is it. This is the last one. Bring it all the way in. Let your knees go down.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to have you come onto your hands and knees on top of that box.
Okay.
Because I have to adjust this stuff. I wasn't accounting for, I forgot how these reformers are. With this thing. Okay, we're just going to take that off. All right, you're going to stay right where you're at. Your right hand is going to grab onto your strap.
Okay.
Perfect. And now let your feet go back. Let your knees come back just a little bit on the box. Perfect. Okay. So left hand is going to stay down.
Yeah.
Knees are going to stay down. Long straight arm is going to sweep up by the hip. Slow and controlled. Long straight arm goes forward. If you want it heavier, you can choke up a little bit. Nice. Feel good? Perfect. Like this thing needs a lot of feedback. Where's all the other people to take this class? Good. Press that. Hold that. Anchor your elbow in next to your ribs. You're just going to bend and straighten for those triceps here. Perfect. Last 2. Perfect. Okay, let your arm come forward, back onto the edge of that box. Bring your right foot up to just this little shelf. We're going to keep this straight.
Okay.
So your right foot's going to come right on this little shelf here.
Mhm.
Good. You're just going to hinge over, slide a big loop onto the arch of your foot. And then again, bring both hands back down. Yep, and carefully bring that knee back up on the box. Good. Feeling stable there? I like it. Okay, so we're just going to start with a bend and straighten on that right knee. So we're letting that right knee bend it up and in, and then pressing it out. Nice and easy and controlled. Loose spring is good.
Oh.
Slow and controlled. Good. 2 more. All right. Press out, hold out. Bring your hand to the inside of here because you'll see why. You're going to take your right leg just to the right a little bit, just to the outside of carriage. Bring out that long straight leg, just sweep forward a little bit, and then sweep it back. Good. Keeping those hips as square as we can. Hopefully enjoying some nice glute connection here. Last 2. And last 1. Perfect. Then bring that foot back up where you found it. To the right. It's just an easy place to get it off. Yeah. And then take it off there.
Ooh, I feel like I was about to slip off.
Oh, off your foot?
Mhm.
Oh, no. Okay. And then we're gonna come off the box so that we
Okay.
can slide it to the other side of the carriage.
Understand.
So slide this over here.
I forget my stand.
Oh, okay.
Normally I have it.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
I'm doing this side, right?
So actually, first we're going to plank here. So
Okay.
actually we have to do those lunges.
Okay.
So that means I have to put these back on. Remember I said there's some things I didn't think about with these reformers. Perfect. Okay. So you're gonna come back up. You're gonna bring your left foot onto that little shelf. Your right foot on the platform.
Okay.
Yep. And then come to that tall standing. Perfect. Remember your box is not gonna be stable. Hips are nice and square. We're just gonna bend into that left knee, and as we do, we hinge forward just a little bit, and then slow and controlled, we straighten that left leg, and then we step to tall. Nice and easy to go out. Nice and easy to come in. Good. 2 more just like that. Good. So bend into that left knee. Hold. Now, keep that bend of your left knee. Your right knee is going to bend. It comes under your right hip. As it does, your shoulders stack over your hips. Then that right leg is going to straighten, and then you hinge over a little bit there. So bending and straightening that right knee, hinging over, coming back up. Last 2. Now hinge over, hold, bring your hands onto your box. Excellent. Now we're going to put our left foot onto the platform. And press out and in a few times before you pull the plank. So just kind of pressing away, coming back in. Good. 1 more of those. And then press out, hold out. Good. And you slide your hands under your shoulders. Bring it in and hold. Just gonna hold. We're just gonna hold. Taking those big breaths in and out. All right, go ahead and bring it all the way in. Nice job. Now we're getting on solid ground. Okay. And then we're going to do the plank where we step our feet up if we feel okay with that. Okay. So go ahead and press out into that nice long plank line. Excellent. Hips can lower, and we do. We're going to step feet up to foot bar. Good. About 6 bone distance apart. Hold there. Slide the wrists under your shoulders. Good. Now if you feel good, you want a little more, you're going to press those hands out an inch and slide it back in. And out an inch and slide it back in. Very nice. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Bring it all the way in. Bring the feet down. We're going with those planks here. Okay, perfect. All right. Go ahead and come onto your hands and knees on your box. I have to do the adjusting back here. So, wait, it's a good thing more people in the time. I would have pivoted really fast, just like that. I would have been like, wait a minute. Okay, so left hand's going to grab the strap. We are going to, for hand first.
Oh, for my hand.
Yep. And then scoot your knees back just a little bit on the carriage.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. Okay, so left hand has strap. You can choke up, slow and easy, okay? Long straight arm sweeps back to your hip. Long straight arm carefully sweeps forward. Beautiful. Two more there. All right, sweep it back, hold it back. You're going to anchor your elbow in next to your ribs, and you're going to bend and straighten your elbow here for triceps. Nice. You have 2 more. Last one here. Perfect. Go ahead and let it go forward. We're going to take the left foot, bring it on that little shelf. Yep, perfect. Slide that onto the arch. Bring both hands onto your box. You have to kind of like turn your toes out and then slide your foot back. Do you know what I'm saying? There you go. Okay. And then, yep, let your knee go back. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so knees are under the hips, wrists are under the shoulders. We're going to lift that left knee up off the box. We're tucking the left knee in towards our chest just a little, and then pressing the left leg back towards the chairs. Good, so it's going straight under the hip, in and out. Very nice. Four more, so nice and controlled. Last 2. Take that left leg out to the left just a little bit. Long straight leg sweeps down towards the mirror, and then long straight leg sweeps back towards the ab. It doesn't have to come all the way forward, you just want to find that little connection and then sweep. Good. 3 more. And last one. Bring that left foot up onto the little shelf so you can take off that strap.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. No worries. Good. Like it. Okay. I'm going to have you come off of there so that we can center that box up real quick.
Okay.
And then we will sit on box facing the mirror.
Okay.
I think I'm going to add that blue spring back. Yep. And then go ahead and sit on the box with your feet on the headrest facing that mirror. Perfect. So we did a lot of curling up into our abs. We're going to do a little rolling back. So you're going to grab both straps. It's going to feel fairly light. You can start by choking up with the to the triangles to begin. We'll get a little bit into your shoulders and biceps, and then we'll move into abs, okay? So we're going to start with a high row, pulling the thumbs up by your armpits, elbows go wide to the side, and then nice and control, reach arms out. So elbows go out wide, yep, and then let your arms reach out towards the mirror again. Perfect. Shoulders go over the hips. Those look really good. One more there. All right, now pull up, hold here. You're gonna reach your left arm forward towards the mirror. Rotate your right head and shoulders to the right. Take your arm with you.
Okay.
Bow and arrow. Perfect. Now we're gonna go square it up, reach the right arm forward, and then take that to the other side. Left arm rotates, head and shoulders go with you, right arm stays forward. Perfect. So just continue to alternate side to side. Beautiful. Keeping that long straight arm lifted and reaching. Beautiful. 2 more. And then last one. Fabulous. All right, go ahead and bring it back. We're going to switch now our grip, where we have our arms reaching forward and our holding it this way. Yeah. And then arms are reaching straight out. Perfect. And we're going to find a little bicep curl here. So keeping that nice tall back, shoulders back over hips, bend elbows to 90. Pause, slowly control, let those arms go forward here. Fabulous. Last 2. Bend to 90, hold that bend. We're going to open our hands 1 inch towards the mirror and then bring them back. And open those 1 inch towards the mirror and bring them back. Nice. Feel those abs wrapping. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Let your arms go forward. You can find a little counter stretch, just a little round down if you like. And then we're going to find the abs here. So I'm going to have you just choke up, keep where you're choked up to the triangles is good. Have your reach your arms forward. Yep, and you can grip it however you want. Yep, underhand, all good. Perfect. Direct shoulders over the hips. You're gonna tuck the pelvis, round off those sharp sits bones, find that C-curve hinge back, hold that hinge, march your feet right then left. We're pulling our belly button down into our pelvis here, keeping those abs nice and wrapped. Last 2. Perfect, feet can come down and you can take a little round down towards your toes. Let your knees fall open, whatever feels good to you there. All right, ready to go a little bigger? Okay, perfect. All right, now we're gonna keep our arms long and reaching. Tuck the tail, round the low back, find that C-curve hinge back, hold there. We're gonna take that right leg, lift it to tabletop, hold it. You're gonna keep your thigh where it's at, lengthen your leg, point your toe up towards the mirror, and then bend it back in. So we're gonna keep the top of the leg still as the leg bends and straightens at the knee. 1 more. Bring it down, switch legs. Yep, hold your hinge. 3 times. Good job. A lot more control now. Good. Put it down, sit up tall, round forward, towards your toes, let your knees fall over at that build.
Well, guys, I just had a little excitement and a little embarrassment. I fell off of the chair backwards today. Made a big ruckus, but I'm all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.